welcome back to my channel. So today I am so excited to film because I have not filmed in a very hot minute. Speaking of hot, it's in the 90s and I didn't turn on our air conditioner to try to prep the room to make it cool. So I have my fan on. Hopefully that doesn't bother you, but yeah, it is saving me from just dripping sweat right now. Also, the last video I posted was my dinner talk, which I know you guys love those, and I plan on making those. I want to make that weekly because there's like a couple nights within the week that I always eat dinner by myself due to Glenn's schedule. So I figured it's pretty appropriate because I definitely love to talk. I love the questions you guys ask me, and it seems that you guys really enjoy those videos. But when I posted that video, I filmed that 2 weeks before. So like I said, it's been a hot minute since I have filmed and sat down, set up my camera. I have my light. I was trying to use natural light today because I know you guys appreciate that, but it just wasn't it. Like the sun is just straight right here and then there's none right here, so it's a lot of shadow on this side. Benefit came out with a new pencil, the very first brow pencil with powder and fibers for natural looking textures and fullness. So they also launched a sharpener. I don't know if this is new, but I do know their Gimme Brow is not new, and I really like that set. If you were to pick a high-end one, I definitely recommend the Benefit one. If you wanted a more affordable one, Essence has a good one, and I love it, and it's super cheap. There's 4.5 and 5. I'm going to try out 4.5. A pencil, and then, ooh, a spoolie at the end. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do 4.5 because I thought that was already going to be a little bit light. 5, like I said, this one's definitely going to be darker. I've been using serums to grow my brows, and also, I'm enjoying this pencil. I get very picky with pencils because I feel like a lot of them are overpriced. I just love my L'Oreal Brow Stylist. I can't get away from it. And I just think it's such a good pencil, but this is the exact consistency that I love. Not too dry, not overly pigmented, because I find like those super pigmented ones, they just kind of wipe away too because they just glide on. So I feel like they disappear easily. So that's why I kind of lean more towards a dry pencil. I can definitely tell this gives a little bit more fluff because when I do my brows, it looks like, you know, just flat surface filled in, and that's why I fluff it up. But this is looking very good. I wish you could, let's see. I doubt you can see anything. I was like, can we see fibers? But I can just tell from the application that it looks fluffier, and I'm not kidding, because you know when you hear about these things you're like, all right, anyways. I do have 5, so I'm just gonna use the one I have. I'm just gonna fluff it up. Apologies for any sweat or droplets you may see during this video. It's a hot day, guys. There's been so many things going on behind the scenes. I have finally announced my jewelry brand, and a lot of you guys know I have rebranded, and I'm just so excited about it. It just feels so, I just feel really relieved. See, for example, this side, I wouldn't clean that up. If I did this one first and it was like that, it looks very natural and effortless. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully the lighting is okay. I think so. I don't want it like too bright. I don't want to be washed out. I always go like this because I know what skin tone I am right now, and I'm a little bit more brown biscuit, you guys. I am. Let me clean this up and let's get a talking because I got so much shit to say. Let's lip balm it up. I have my Fruit Kiss Caring Lip Balm from Essence. This one is in lime. If you love lime, get this. They have such amazing flavors that you even have a pineapple one. So sad, lost it, of course. I'm gonna try out a new primer. This is the 4-in-1 Correcting Primer, Energize and Rescue. I feel like I need the energy. It says with aloe, coconut water, and probiotics. Let's see what this is all about. I really loved when Nabella did her collaboration with them. Okay, so this is more of one of those super moisturized. Oh, it smells like fresh. So when I'm placing this on, it definitely has some tack to it. I have not been using foundation this summer. I've been using basically concealer. I set it and then I put on my favorite Maybelline powder, or like a more like full coverage type of powder, and I am good to go. I have not used any foundation in a long time, maybe like once or twice when I wanted to take some pictures. What I ordered? Oh, shampoo, because you guys, I finally got hand-tied hair. I got hand-tied hair extensions. I'm going to do a whole video on it, but I have 22 inches of goodness. And I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I just never did because I wasn't sure if I was going to feel comfortable with it, how natural it felt. And I finally bit the bullet because I was feeling kind of like blah with my hair. I switched hairstylists. It went very smooth. I DM'd my old one, you know, and you just move on because she wasn't a solo salon, so it's all independent. I liked it. It was okay. But then after a while, I was like, oh, it was kind of like not as relaxing or as enjoyable. It's a very small area, and I actually met her in a full service salon. So when we switched it, that is kind of a big jump. I switched hairstylists and I love it. They just relocated to a much nicer spot, so it was like perfect timing. I only went to the old spot once, which wasn't bad at all. It was actually really nice too. Just more on the basic side, but still lots of room and really nice. But this place is like really cool. I'm gonna go into this. Let me try this out. A Pat McGrath Labs. It's called Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. It says weightless, buildable coverage, sublime satin finish, runway tested, which is why I wanted to try it today because it's very hot. And I figured if you're on the runway, you know, and you're all different weather conditions, I guess, and circumstances. So let's try medium. Let's see what it looks like. And let's see how much product. I like never. Oh, medium's like a pretty good medium. This one to me, usually when you see foundation shades, this would be considered like medium deep, right? So let's see what this looks like. I am also more tan, so yeah, this is definitely darker than what I'm used to for other brands. So let's try it out. So I think I'm going to have to combine. Good thing I have like 2 little sheets of it. Let's just blend this out. I do have some friends that I touched and I kind of, yeah, my skin kind of went wild. And it was the week of everything going down with the, you know, rebrand and starting basically over, and just like a lot of things and thoughts in my mind, and I'm kind of basing it on this not hyperpigmentation, scarring for me picking at my face. Very nice and effortless. I don't know about buildable because it doesn't seem like it's really covering these areas, but I don't really care. I'm one where I actually prefer, I'm just gonna mix the two, a lighter foundation. I don't really like full coverage. Only sometimes. It all just depends like how glam I want to be. But during the summertime, like I don't want to feel like I have like a whole layer on my skin. Overall, I think this looks very effortless. Like if I were to get this on sale, then I would buy it. So I have announced my brand, you guys, and the name is Refined Jewelry. I love the name Refined because it's just like, I'm really big on definitions and the meaning behind things and just what something represents. And when I think of refined, obviously it says something like removing impurities, unwanted things, or whatever. And I think the definition just speaks to me. Like when you think of refined, it's like, now it's set. This is what it is. And that's how I feel about my brand. Like I feel like it's going to be so amazing, and I know it is. And my Instagram has just launched the day before yesterday, and I'm so excited because I'm almost at 400 followers for it. Let's see what I'm at. I'm at 398. Okay, so I got a couple more. Really exciting. I mean, to some that may not be like a lot, but it definitely is. I always say this when people kind of talk about numbers, or they feel like, oh, I don't have enough people who like my stuff or follow me or whatever. I always think of yourself in a stadium or like on stage, and you have your whole audience out there. Now envision, let's just say I hit 400. I'm only too shy. Say I have 400 people in front of me staring at me. That's a lot of people. So it's all about perspective and how you look at things. So yeah, 400 is a lot of people. And I just feel very grateful because I know it gets into a whole thing of like who you follow and who you want to support. It's very personal, you know, you don't want to just follow whoever, because that's how I am too. So I appreciate anybody who's following my page. So I would love for you to support my page. It is Shop Refined Jewelry. That is the Instagram, Shop Refined Jewelry. Will also be the website. You can sign up for email now so that you know when it drops. It is dropping August 15th though. Not sure on time. It might be 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I just feel so good. If I get emotional during this video, sorry, because it's been like a lot of things I have been going through emotionally. I mean, you guys already know there's just been so much from before. I'm just gonna set my eye really quick so I can prep it for shadow. So I just been going through so many transitions and things. Like, obviously we had like a lot of sad and tragic moments like the last years with a lot of passings and all of that, and we're still like healing from all that just doesn't just go away. Still very fresh from 2020 and the years that, you know, of things that happened. I'm gonna go into an eye palette. Sorry, I'm like eye palette, or else I'll just keep talking. This is Clay It Cool. Look how pretty. This reminds me of like a Patrick Ta looking palette. It reminded me of it because it has like a cream right here like as a base. I'm pretty sure that's an eye base. Ooh, I really like this one. Body Talk. I'm all about like a coral quick blend. This is what I've been doing. I haven't been doing a lot of eyeshadow, more like effortless looks, and I feel like that's what's really in. Now I'm going to go into, ooh, I think Earth Bay, and then maybe stick this one right in the center. Let's use the finger, here, let's try with a brush first. Ooh, okay, wow, that's really pretty. My brand is finally out. Sorry if I jumped topic, because my brand is finally out, and I'm so happy and relieved. Now, my main concept for my brand is it's a brand for all. No matter who you are, what age you are, it is for you. So I have everybody, including kids. So if you guys go check out that reel, go see it, go support, go follow. And then I have Glenn in there, and you know, people who are important to me and who I've known, and just, you know, amazing support from family and friends. And that's what it's all about. I'm just beyond ecstatic just because I have so many ideas, and I love my reel that I also posted after that because my creativity is just flowing. And I want to apologize to you guys, but we live and we learn. Very new to me to have a brand, like a brand starting from the bottom, and I had a lot of lessons from the first launch, which is why I just had to just move forward on my own. There's just so many things that I just want for you guys. And it is also hard when you have a personal connection with your certain audience and someone may not. It's just different, you know, because then they don't have that connection with my people. So I'm going to use the Makeup Forever brown liquid liner. I haven't used this yet, but it's the Aqua Resist Color Ink, and this is probably just in a simple brown, right? Oh no, matte wood. It is matte wood. I've been using the black one, which is really good. Very, very waterproof. I have worked out in it. It will not budge. So it is this type of applicator, and I will say it's more on the stiff side, which I actually like. I don't like it when they're too loose, so I rather have it more stiff if anything, because I feel like I have more control. And I've just been doing a little half wing just on the outer edge. Oh, I already love this brown because it's really pulling that beautiful brown, true brown, because there's some brown liquid liners and you put it on, you're like, this kind of looks like brown black. Oh, I love it. There's just like a lot of upgrades. Like for instance, I have upgraded packaging, and now a huge one where you guys will hear it first. Every order will get a box. And that is like huge to me because the first round that wasn't it, and it honestly made me feel like shit knowing that someone like DM'd and said, hey, I saw someone else get a box, how come I didn't get a box? And it does depend on your order, because on the slits and rings and how things fit, if you didn't order like rings, then the box, it doesn't really go with the order. But now I have solved that, and now I have ordered empty boxes. So no matter what, everybody gets a box. I have upgraded one of the bags because one of them we had, it was like from before, was a silk bag. It was pretty, but like when I was really searching and like trying to pick the best of the best, I upgraded the bag. So now it's a all microfiber bag, which looks really nice, and it has a little pull, what do you call it? Pull drawstring, so it stays really nice and tight too. I have a couple things from Chanel, and when they have their packaging, it's just very blah. It's like cardboard with some velvet to make it look elite or some shit. I don't know. And it's honestly not it. You don't even get like a little dust bag necessarily for some of the items. Obviously not like the diamonds or whatever. I have like the cheaper line stuff, which is still very expensive, and you don't get a little bag, no nothing. And I think it's just because it's Chanel, so they can just do whatever they want. But even that experience kind of like sits with me as a customer trying to take my experiences and kind of work from there. All my packaging is nude. So nude boxes, and then I have the nude bags and everything nude, so it's more neutral and it just fits everybody. No more pink. Like all that is like really nice. You really limit yourself. I don't like it when people are left out. And I think about all the times that I was left out. I told you guys I was going to get emotional because honestly, it's been such an emotional roller coaster with this. And I felt like I've tried so hard for so many different things and they've obviously like not gone through, which I'll talk about. Sorry. It's like tears of like relief though. That's why I'm crying. I'm crying because I just feel so good because I can execute what I want to execute. And you guys know I'm emotional. And I think you guys you guys already know the deal. I'm going to take this scrunchie cuz I can wash it. And I'm going to pat dry with this because I don't have anything near me. I wanted this brand for everyone. I wanted everybody to have a beautiful box. And also, you will get a microfiber either pouch, snap envelope. I have 2 different sizes of envelopes and another bag, and there's 3 different boxes. So I have such a huge variety, so I have everybody covered. So even if your item that you bought, like say if it's just a pair of earrings, I have a box for you. I have such a connection with you guys. Like I want the best for you guys. And if the products I'm, presenting to you guys is the next best thing next to solid gold, why wouldn't you get a box? All about the experience, the customer, and you guys. I want to thank everybody who supported the first round. I will be announcing the email and everything, which I'm going to do very soon because I kind of want to do it before launch, before things kind of like go crazy and go down, because I want to send you out the packaging, the new rebrand for free. You just need your order number, and then I'll just check it, and that's it. Should be in your email. You should have a text. It was a learning experience. Someone who's just deep diving into something that I have always loved jewelry, but I just never was one to truly invest in high-end pieces. So if I can provide pieces that are the next best thing next to gold, like I wish I knew about these pieces from before. This foundation feels very nice and light. I really like it. You guys know I'm like so emotional, but it's because everything that I do, I put my heart into. Like I told Glenn, like the day of me announcing my page, I was honestly so overwhelmed and crying because I felt like free. And the reason why I feel free is because you guys know I was working with that app for so long with no pay. No pay. Because from my standpoint, I thought, well, shit, if I'm in social media, I feel like I can honestly help make some sort of change with some app, right? And then things kind of took a whole left turn. I'm going to set my eyes with the Seal the Deal. Before I go into that, NARS came out with some cream contours. Laguna, the original. And this is what it looks like. Kind of reminds me of the packaging. I personally have never got it, but it's the Chanel de... Why am I trying to act like I know? Chanel de something. But it's the Chanel cream bronzer. Ooh, that looks like that's going to be perfect. Came out with a Laguna 3. Ooh. Okay, so here's the original. Let me show you the original. I have the original right here, and here's the number 3, so it's darker. So yeah, I was working for that app, and I thought, oh my gosh, if I can pave like a pathway to like have some sort of app that's amazing for everybody, safe for families, safe for everybody around the world, where there's going to be no BS, no trolling, no nothing. Let me be a part of this. Like this would be amazing. So this is the NARS cream bronzer brush, which I'm excited to use because my sponges are kind of all dirty, and sometimes I just don't know what brush to use, honestly, for cream contour, because I feel like it just gets all over the place. Working on your own, and they call like entrepreneurship and all that, you do take like a lot of hits when you try things where you're not going to make any money and you're not going to make any profit. And I worked on that project for about 10 months or so with no pay, you guys, because that's how much my heart was in it. And then it kind of took a left turn and things started changing, and it is what it is, so it was disappointing, but for me, like that was important to like be a part of something that could be so great. Then after that, obviously I did the first launch. I'm going to try this. I don't know if I should apply with my finger or go straight with the brush. What do you guys think? Oh, I wish I could literally have a live poll. Obviously with that launch, that is done now, but it's just been like I learned. Oh, I like this color. Okay, wait. I'm getting also kind of scared. Okay, so it's blending in over here. Hold on, maybe I went a little too wild. I kind of wish it was. See, this is my problem with brushes. I feel like maybe I put too much product. Let me try to blend this out. Excited now that I have all the tools and knowledge and things that I learned within the way. Also business wise, what I want, what I don't want. And when I was, I had such high hopes, obviously it didn't work out. I can't lie to you guys, definitely very hard on me. Like I felt like shit. I just didn't feel good. More realization. I don't even know what to say or how to explain it because I don't want to get into it. I just could not take any more. Even Glenn agreed with me, and even he heard some things when he was like in the living room, and he was just like, "Whoa, what the hell?" Like, yeah. So I'm just not going to tolerate anybody to disrespect me or put me down or make me feel like shit. That's what I want to say. I'm not about it. For me, I try to uplift people, and when they don't know things or they don't know how to do things, I'm going to uplift them. No one is perfect, we all have our flaws. We all have moments where we get frustrated or pissed off or annoyed, all of that. But when you just have too many of those moments in just short amount of time, of like 5 months or whatever, it's like, whoa, yeah, it's not it. So just know, moving forward, everything is in your best interest. I'm just so excited where the brand is going to go, and that's where I'm going to drop it right there. This cream bronzer is very nice. I think I'm just not used to working with it, but I can see it going more natural, and also a little goes a long way, because when I did the first one, I was like, ooh, that's pretty, but damn, that's a lot. But yeah, and then also going back to myself, because I always hold accountability for my own ass. That's one thing. I will never deny anything. I will never say, oh, I'm Little Miss Perfect. No, everybody makes mistakes. I'm going to put a little bit more concealer because I feel like the cream bronzer kind of went a little high, and I lost like this highlight part. I posted my first reel. As you can see, the vibe is totally different. It's more me. I had people comment and DM saying this is way more your style, and it is. It is. The last one, yeah, I did enjoy. Yeah, it's nice, but it's just so, like, such a small little, I don't know how to describe it. It's just, there's too many brands out like that, and I don't want to be a copy and paste. I really don't. I think there's so many things that are involved that make you different, and for me, I want everybody included in the brand. So I'm going to use the Lights Camera Splashes. I had like 20% off because this will be a mascara, one of the main top mascaras that we'll recommend that's high end, because it will not budge. Like, you can literally cannonball with this thing on and nothing's going to budge. Cannonball several times. But no, what I was saying is, I was telling Glenn, like, now I finally see some light at the end of the tunnel. I was like, third time's a charm, And I also have to have self-confidence in myself to just do it on my own. And all my friends say, like, do it on your own. Like, you don't need anybody. Like, I'm so good on my own. I really am. So now third time's a charm. And I was telling Glenn, I just felt frustrated because you feel like defeated when you try something, it doesn't work, and you're trying something, and you're putting in so much time and effort and emotion into something and just keeps failing. It gets very discouraging. And I'm sure, like, this is why I wanted to talk about it. Never, ever give up. Because I was telling Glenn, I said, these moments and everything you go through and all the learning lessons and all the failures you're going to have, it sets you up for greatness. Because this is what separates people from becoming successful and making it and letting their dreams come true, as opposed to the other people who think, and it's not bad, it's just what happens, and it's facts, is that some people fail and they're like, oh, that's it, I tried. But keep trying, because you don't know what you can accomplish. Already starting, and I haven't even launched. I've already accomplished so much more than from before, and I have not even launched yet. I have things that are already set up for fall and winter that are just blowing my mind, and I'm just so grateful and blessed. But it's because, I didn't stop. I put in the work. I've had sleepless nights. Isn't healthy, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You got to have those nights that you just push through, because like I said, it does separate. That's what separates from the person who really wants to make it to someone who like has a dream and they're just like, yeah, one day. But it's like, okay, what are you going to do to reach that one day? So you got to push forward. And that's what I want to tell you guys. If anybody tries to stop you from your dreams, keep going, keep going. Obviously you have to be also realistic at the same time. So I'm not saying, oh, if you just want to quit your job and just, do whatever. You have to have common sense of what you do as well. So many failures, so many disappointments, so much hurt, tears, just failing at things. And now it's like, okay, now this is all on me and I see the light of the tunnel. I see what I can accomplish. I already see just with the feedback. It's very different too. I got so excited because I have this lock launching, and this is called, you guys heard it first, the Lock Me Down. And I absolutely love it. And yesterday I got 2 compliments, one at Hobby Lobby and one at the grocery store. And they loved it. And it just felt good to say like, oh, it's coming up from my new upcoming brand. And I just feel more motivated. Because now like I can do stories freely, I can go on lives, I can talk. Now I'm gonna have lives and styling. I'm gonna add some lipstick just because sometimes I feel like I'm so naked. So Laura Mercier has a Petal Soft lipstick crayon. I'm gonna try this out. So basically their whole thing behind this is to have an effortless lip that's just very, very lightly, you know what I mean, pigmented, where it's not overdone, and that the overdone lip is not as effortless, but that this provides moisture for 20 hours. Amelie? So it's basically an effortless, easy crayon so that you can just put it on and not even have to deal with it. You guys go after your dreams though. Let me go back into that. Don't let people stop you. If people try to tell you or doubt you right away, those are the people you have to watch out for. When you suggest something and they put your idea down right away, those are the people you have to watch out for. For people who all of a sudden hear your dreams like, oh yeah, but isn't that da-da-da? Those are the people you watch out for, because they want to accomplish things too, but they haven't hit that step where they're going to do it. But them seeing that you're going to do it intimidates them, and it does. And it does. It's a thing that happens, unfortunately, and it will be the closest people to us. I have the Benefit Butterfly blush right here. And it's more of like an orangey tone too. I thought this was going to be a little bit more peachy, but then when I looked at the bottom, it's more pink. So it's more true to color to the sticker as opposed to the crayon. I want the best for everybody. That's what I want. I want everybody to do good. I want to encourage people. I want people to succeed. And that's my main thing. We're going to tap this. Like I have one of my friends from dance. Like we didn't talk all the time, but like I knew her and we talked a lot. And now we have become so close even though I'm not at the studio. And I just wanted to like give her guidance. It's all about like pushing people and helping them. And you do it without wanting something back. And I'm telling you, it will come back to you eventually. And I feel like after failures and all that, once you hit the bottom, where are you supposed to go? I put on a lot of blush. I know. You go up. Because this color really popped out at me, and it is the shade Fire Up. So pretty. I'm going to take my Sigma highlighter brush. I can't tell if there's glitter. So let's see. We'll find out. There's like little micro glitter, but not like the super big fleck. So that's not bad. Damn, I put on a lot of blush. I won't even lie. But it's okay. I'm going to take some video and footage today, and it's going to be great. So go follow my Instagram. I'd really, really appreciate it. Seriously, like, any support you guys can show me, I really, really appreciate it. Share it and all that good stuff. Yeah, I've been working really hard, just nonstop. And that's why I've been kind of like MIA on here, because I've been busy rebranding and doing it correct from the beginning. All the products that were in the previous launch will be onto this launch. I do have a lot of new products launching. I'm not saying like 20 new products, but I have a good amount launching, because obviously now I have kids and guys involved and all that. So I have that, a lot of new earrings, a lot of new goodness, just a lot of, everything is just going to be much better, honestly. And things are going to be styled more my way. And I appreciate your honest comments, because I even told some people like in DMs, like, hey, I appreciate your honesty. Like, I'm really glad, because those comments really stuck with me. Like the day of launching my Instagram, they totally stuck with me. And the DMs that I was receiving, and they're like, this is more you. Like, I'm so excited you branched off. And it was just something that had to be done. So I just kind of go through my Maybelline powders. It's like my favorite. Don't even look at the shade, because they're all pretty, because I just do such a light dusting that this is all I do. That's it. Dinner talk will be coming again. Do you guys have any names? Like, because it might not necessarily be dinner. Should I just always do dinner so it's easy? Because I might have like lunch with you guys. I don't know. I think someone DM'd me chats with Lizzie or something, but I don't know. Let me know down below if you have a good name, because I want to start doing that one weekly, because it's very easy for me to just have dinner. I know I'm going to be by myself, so I can film it, and then we can just have our, you know, little FaceTime, which is the vibe I'm going for. Like, so many people said, oh, it's like I'm FaceTiming my best friend, and I love that. That's the vibe I want. Very relaxed, chill, like heart to heart kind of stuff when we're just talking. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, damn, it felt good to film. All right, love you guys. Mwah.